From formation to taxation, covering inflation, temptation, high expectations, and that dreaded stagnation, we bring to you Hip Nation.
Speaking of leveling up, I know we kind of talked a little bit about it, but do you have plans to start YouTubing about other topics?
Yeah, another gaming probably just for now. But it all comes down again to it's the passion, but just a big enough market at this point, right? For a game, Minecraft, Roblox are huge, but they're out of it for me. I just don't. I little veer here, but my most successful mentor buddy on YouTube is Preston Plays, and very big with the kids. Minecraft, Roblox, got an empire of 25, 30 staff, and I think he was Forbes number 6.
Oh shit!
YouTube, like biggest, highest earning YouTuber, like 14 million or something.
Good for him.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Like he's not just rich and mean and arrogant. He's a nice guy. He's still down to earth. And I met him at that first 16-year-old part. And we're still buddies today.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're still but with that being said, he's everywhere. He's in the Minecraft, he's in the Roblox, but he's got that personality that's great for younger audiences. And he loves that part of it.
Yeah.
Whereas when I made the switch to Fortnite, I'm talking to, we got probably about 14 to 25 is my majority.
Right.
So it feels like I'm talking to guys more my age.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I like that.
Yeah.
But that also limits me.
Right.
Right. So the only one I know, because Fortnite we didn't even know was coming out. It just, new game came out and then it started taking off. So some of these things you can't plan.
Right.
You just got to be ready. Yeah. Only game I know that's coming out that has a chance for YouTube success in my mind is a new GTA game, GTA 6. Because I remember GTA 5. Yeah. There's it all goes back to that.
That's that Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
See, I know that.
Yeah, there it is. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. I think everyone does.
I got to be honest.
Up to random strangers and punching them in the head or whatever.
I was assuming everyone knew Grand Theft Auto. That's why I said GTA. Yeah. But hey, you hit it.
Right?
You hit it.
Yeah. For those that don't know, like I do.
Yes, good job. You let them know.
You're a fucking pro, Jenny.
Right?
But I saw guys go from 0 to 1 million subs in 4 months with GTA 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's been like 10 years now or 8 years since it came out.
Yeah.
So that's the only one in the near future.
Yeah.
But again, there'll be some.
Yeah.
There'll be another.
Maybe you'll dabble in that like you did with the Pokemon Go and just see what you could do.
Yeah, dip my toes in and see where it takes me. Yeah. So that's really I want to do more because I do not mind the plateau. It's good for planning, right? Planning next moves financially. Like stability is nice for that. Yeah. But other than that, I miss the crazy up. I don't miss the down, but I miss the crazy up.
The building and the excitement.
Yeah, it's addicting.
Next. Yeah. What does your girlfriend think of all this?
She loves it.
She's been in videos with you before, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. She's great. I mean, when we first got, we've been together almost 6 years now, so we've been together for a while.
Wow.
I was fully into it. I probably work 30, 35 hours a week, so it's nothing crazy these days. But at the start, we started dating in university. So you're doing university and probably 50, 55 hours a week. So I was like,
and a relationship.
Well, I want to be with you, but I can only see you once a week. It's just
Which is huge for like a young person to say because it's like, no, fuck everything. Let's just go as a young man.
I wasn't doing that.
Go fuck everything.
And I'd been warned. Like we would always joke around. Like there'd be big YouTubers. You look at their stats. Boom, he got a girlfriend, got a partner, and he starts going down. Right. So I didn't want to be that. Yeah. Well, then you start resenting your relationship, I'm sure, years into it, right? Yeah. If you...
Or they start resenting what you're doing, right?
Yes,
like any relationship, right?
Yeah. So one day, the next year, 2 days, 3... So we gradually just started fitting her and me fitting my YouTube stuff into each other's lives.
Yeah.
And it worked. Like she's very supportive, and she does personal training here in town.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Does she play video games?
No, not at all. She knows nothing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. It's fun. We're opposite in a lot of ways, but opposites attract.
That's
I always
totally
say
true.
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh God, my relationship is 100%
Yeah.
like that. We
Opposite.
Yeah. Well,
You challenge each
you
other.
guys are
right?
both creatives, though.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of things.
Yeah. But
in common.
and it's same with the two of you. Like both.
And values, similar values. Like you're similar on big things. But like
that's
day to
huge.
day we are very different.
Yeah.
But it's then you got your own space, your independence. I think that's
Yeah.
good too.
That's huge.
Relationship
That's really
podcast.
important.
Turn it into that.
Does she have her own business, personal training? Or?
She does her own thing, personal training, but works at Orange for spin
cool.
or all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I built a little corner gym in our corner of the basement downstairs.
Yeah.
Basement
Oh, that's
downstairs.
awesome.
So that was more for me during COVID. But,
Yeah.
but she's been using it now and brings people over, and
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really
she
cool.
gets to run some stuff at least on
Yeah.
her own and through the house. So way less cost for her.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
Good woman.
That's nice of
years.
you.
Yeah.
6
Yeah,
years.
so nice. Yeah.
When are you going to put a ring on it?
We'll see. Can't spoil it here. Spoil it on the podcast.
Right? Hey, this is it, Belle. It's happening
is it,
right
yeah.
now.
Through the mic, get her to listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got, 2 weeks till this comes out, so you better get your shit together, man.
3 weeks, actually. You got a little bit more time than 2, but still.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Gotta get on that shit. Okay, tell me what it was like when what happens when you start to monetize? Like, does YouTube just send you an email, or like
Yeah.
they call you up and be like,
You got some
You got
people
some
who want to
good shit
advertise
and-
with
Yeah.
you?
So
or-
so let we'll go back to the early, but these days this is how it works. Is you it's all about the ads beside your video, in your video. It's nothing to do with clicks. It's all about views.
Okay.
And it's monetizable views, which back in the day, like as mobile was starting out and YouTube mobile was just getting bigger and bigger, they didn't know how to run ads, or it wasn't in the software to run ads on mobile. So you wouldn't get paid for any mobile views. So a monetizable view is any view that has ads beside it, which these days is more than it used to be. Right. And then, you get paid per view. That's it. That's the only thing that matters for money is pay per view.
Can I just ask really quick? Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt, but
No,
what's
no.
the difference between a click and a view? Because aren't you clicking to view anyway?
Well,
like what for like
in the old days they were the exact same thing.
Right.
Now, they're the same thing, but now YouTube very much looks at quality of view. Right.
So they have to view for a certain amount of time?
A certain
Right.
amount of time. And that's two biggest things. And this does play into monetization is your click-through rate, right? However many people click a video when they have all these other options, do they choose yours?
Right.
That is the first biggest one.
Right.
Hence title thumbnail.
Right.
That's your number one. You got them here. Okay, now you got to keep them.
Right.
And they really focus on the first 30 seconds. If you can keep 70% of your viewers after 30 seconds, you're doing a good job.
Okay.
And then based on the length of your video, your happy spot is anywhere from 50 to 75% retention.
Right.
The
so you
top
want to have one of your ads within that first 30
well,
seconds?
how it's going to work is the ads are based on the ad guys, they're bidding to put their ads on videos.
Okay.
So the first difference in you get paid per view, but there's a lot of difference in how much you get paid per view. For example, niche, right? So a guy making business videos talking about the next stock to chase or whatever, they get paid one of the highest CPMs, it's called, cost per monetizable, just per 1,000 views per view, however you want to look at it. They get paid the highest that I know of. Gaming's right in the middle, and I'm talking, gaming maybe $3 to $10 based on what quarter it is, how much advertisers are spending per 1,000 views. Per view, I'd be rolling if that were the case.
yeah,
Per
I was
view.
like, holy shit.
Per 1,000. And lost my train of thought.
So you said the investing dudes were up top, gaming is in the middle.
I'd say so. The business guys are probably 20 to 25,
Yeah.
like per 1,000.
Wow.
And my thought on it, how I understand it is the audience that is watching the business videos are going to be spending more on, going to Quest Trade or something to open a.
Yeah.
So they're going to just act more on the ads that are being placed.
Right.
Gaming again, right in the middle. So that's the big one. But then they're also bidding. So if there's bigger channels, again, longer retention. So if a 70% retention video to 45%, you're going to get the ad buyers competing to be in that 70%.
Right.
And not only that, the algorithm's going to push you more
Yeah.
because they know it's a quality view.
Right.
And so Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber. He's the genius. I don't know if you guys know him. If you look him up, he just does crazy videos.
Okay.
Averages like 35 million a video.
Okay.
He is big.
What is he all about?
He's real life video challenge. He's in it. He did a real life Squid Game video that cost him $4.5 million. Like, he is the genius
Beast?
of YouTube. Yeah, he's
He's
whatever
like
he does is right, and he gets about 75% retention on a 15-minute video. That's what we're talking. That's pinnacle. That's and I've never seen. I've just seen people he's worked with. You talk about schooling or whatever. There's guys that are just all they do is talk analytics. So I just listen to them. They're not official teachers or anything. They're like YouTube consultants.
Right.
So they've worked with Mr. Beast. I don't know if they're pretty close to the real numbers. I'm sure. So, but again, if you have a 3-minute video with 75%, that's a lot. It's not as impressive as a 15-minute vid with 75%, right? It's just, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
I average around 50, 55.
Right.
And then, so click-through rate to retention, those are your big things. And monetization, I think the retention matters a lot. The niche matters the most. But if you get retention, you get better money per, and you get kicked up in the algorithm more. So it's just a double.
Yeah.
Just those two stats are everything.
You just learned this by just trial and error
Yeah.
and starting when you were 12.
And growing with
the
the algorithm,
Yeah.
the audience, however you want.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And your number
thank you.
of followers matters too, doesn't it?
It did a lot more back in the day because remember, like back in the day, we all used YouTube 10 years ago, right? So you subscribe to a channel, but you would click YouTube and it would bring you right to your subscriptions. That was the big change. Now you click YouTube and it brings you right to recommended.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it really but back in the day, and none of the click-through rate, retention, like maybe they tracked it, but we couldn't see. So no one knew that they tracked it if they did.
Right.
So it was really, like I said, trade subscribers with other guys, because as soon as you got a subscriber, every time he opens YouTube, it goes straight to subscriptions.
Right.
So your video should appear
on his
and then it's just, I think there are way less stats back then, again, at least that we knew about.
Yeah.
But as soon as they switched it to default to YouTube Home, which is all recommendation, now you're starting, the subs aren't mattering as much.
Right.
It's all about views, but subs will come with views.
Yeah.
Especially
Right,
new
right.
views.
Yeah.
Because now you can go in and look at recurring viewer, new viewer, and you can look at click-through rate on one side, audience retention one side, so you can see
Holy
what
shit.
your loyal or recurring is the best way to say it. Consistent viewers, they're obviously going to click more, they're going to watch more, so you got to compare your numbers differently.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're just such a numbers guy.
Yeah,
eh?
that's
why you love
I'm glad
YouTube.
it switched. I'm really glad it's switched to what it is now.
This is easier.
Yeah,
Yeah. For you.
for me, yeah.
Jesus
'Cause it's a
I'm
lot
going
harder to-
cross-eyed just listening to it. Like, it's interesting. And I'm like, how often are you sitting there watching your numbers? Is this an everyday thing? Or does
Most
it drive
nights
you?
I'll just watch just look at each video, individual video, and then some days I'll take a bit longer, compare the last 10.
Yeah.
And it's really the intro and the outro. Like a couple things I've changed recently is right when I'm done talking about the news or is the last interesting point, don't drag it on. Just thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah.
Right. Just because I started seeing people tapering off. Like you go from 55% at the end, last 20 seconds, I'm rambling, have a good day, telling them about the plan tomorrow. Yeah. And then you're down to 20% before the video ends.
Right.
And now your overalls went way
Your
down.
And
then intro, same thing. As soon as I saw, because they just started tracking that 30-second retention, it's like as soon as they're tracking it and telling you about it, you know they care about it.
Yeah,
So now start perfecting the intro.
Yeah.
Hook them right away. And like Mr. Beast has a rule, and again, this is when we talk about quality editing. He'll have 12 different B-rolls within the first 30 seconds.
Right.
So just new clip, new clip, new clip.
Yeah.
I'm not at that level to edit like that.
Yeah.
But that's the quality you get because people just, I mean, think TikTok, think shorts. We just
Right.
need changing things all the time.
Yeah.
That's what keeps people engaged.
Yeah.
Keeps
yeah.
them from clicking off, which is, again, the only goal of a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Don't click away.
Yeah, yeah,
Hook 'em.
yeah.
Yeah, hook them.
Yeah.
Hook
The
'em.
hook, right? So,
Well, nice-
Mr. Beast will be a good one for
Yeah.
you guys
I'm gonna check
listening
it out.
or
Yeah.
you guys, check him out. He is what we model after.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even though it's a totally different niche, like you still model after.
Oh, for sure.
What is his niche again?
Just I don't know, crazy real life. He went 24 hours in a coffin underground, and
Oh, I
he
see.
does weird things like that.
Yeah.
Squid
Yeah.
Game,
Right,
like
right, right.
recreated a real life 100 people or however many it was, 256. I forget the show.
Crazy show.
It was a crazy show.
That was.
That was a crazy show.
Nobody dies, right? We're good.
No one dies. No.
And were you born here? Like, are you born and raised
Vancouver.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And raised here, Calgary. But my family's here. I'm
Yeah.
back now.
So that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Moment.
Family, friends. A lot of the buddies are in Victoria.
yeah.
But if we're feeling socially deprived, we can just go down there.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I was thinking about getting a condo or something there just to rent. But we can go to Victoria twice a month if we really needed to, and it'd still be a lot cheaper than renting a
Yeah.
So just we got rid of that thought quickly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
comfortable here, and
Yeah.
yeah, I like it here.
And you're into investing.
Yeah, and just over the years accumulate. I haven't been, again, thanks to my dad, have not been dumb with my money, as that was one thing I saw with a lot of the YouTube guys growing up. A lot of those guys I partied with, like, there's a lot of money in that house.
Yeah.
But
There's
a
young
lot
people
of
with a
young
lot of
people,
money.
yeah, and the amount, super nice cars are getting bought. And I don't know, time value of money and going to university help, but having dad just stay grounded, and,
That's so
and it pays
awesome. It's
dividends
so
down
important.
the road.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at
Good
now.
family and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't do a lot of. I do portfolios diversified through real estate, and Wood Gundy handles a bunch of my stuff. So I don't do a lot of it actively, but just.
So you don't specifically know what you're investing in.
I kind of know what I'm in. I just don't. Yeah. let people who are good at what they do what they do.
Stay in
right?
your lane,
Stay in your
right?
lane.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Like
That's
that.
cool that you have people that you can trust to do that for you.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Always
and-
trust,
yeah.
right? That's all. That's the biggest thing when you're building a team or just looking to work with someone.
Yeah.
Trust.
There's a lot of scammers out there and stuff
Oh,
too. And
yeah.
you've done that too. You've made lists of scammers and
Yeah.
whatnot, right?
Yeah, back in the Minecraft
Yeah.
days. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was a big.
What is considered a scammer with video games? Like, what do they do? What did they do to scam you?
There's so many these days. You can't keep up. There's a new one
Like,
every
what are they
day.
pretending to do?
I think what you're talking about is the hackers, right?
Yeah.
Minecraft hackers.
Yeah.
Minecraft, it's a kid's game, but man, there are some geniuses who play that game that spent like they could be doing in the real world have this coding career that could make a ton of money, be important, and they're on a server doing these things within the game. And some of them aren't nice, right? The doxing, which is when people release all your info, your address, your schools, have not had to deal with that in years, but in Minecraft, all the time.
Really?
All the time. So that not really scamming. People are just a little less ethical, and it might have been in the factions realm and the niche of Minecraft I was in. But yeah, I haven't had that toxicity since.
Really?
Yeah,
Glad to be rid of that.
yeah, and hacking. I don't know, just cheating in the game is what that would mean.
Right,
Right. You
okay,
could
yeah.
fly when you shouldn't be able to.
Right.
And we'd catch them and make a video about it, and that was a
okay.
fun little
Just
series.
expose them.
Expose, and
Yeah.
always on my server too. So again, more promotion for the business.
Right.
All the big series tried to make the center of it my server. Right. So then they come the
It's kind
YouTube.
of good though for
perfect.
the drama, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It was, and we'd incorporate it into the faction sometimes, like
Yeah.
and then you can cross promote the
Yeah.
two series.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a fun one too.
Yeah.
Catching hackers or
Yeah,
something.
Cool.
Yeah. That was another big one.
That's kind of cool. Right?
It is
So
cool.
It's
funny.
really neat. God,
You're bringing back memory, because I haven't thought about some of
I
these
know,
ideas in
I know.
years.
I was doing my research this
You really
morning.
were.
I was
Appreciate it.
just all over it.
Yes.
So you, I know you took your Bachelor of Commerce in Calgary, and you wanted to talk today about the importance of education. Have
Yeah.
you done that already, or is there more you wanted to say?
I
about
mean,
that?
just touching on it for me, talking. Yeah, Dad took me for a tour of social life backup plan. So that was the big part. And I ended up just going for business just to support really what I was doing. And didn't think much about real estate, but real estate got added as like a focus while I was there. So I switched from entrepreneurship to that. And again, for me, the importance was social life, critical thinking, honestly, right? Just, and it was, school was hard. Like just knowing that you could, cram for something in a week and work and put 8-10 hours a day of studying in 5 days a row and then go and pull off a big exam. Having that feeling, I think, is just good going forward.
Absolutely.
Just accomplishing hard things.
Yes.
Life skills,
skills.
and just connections. Like I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't get in that charity live stream and meet those Minecraft guys early on. It's all about who you know. So I'll bring that with me too. Just whether it's just friendship or mixed with business too, because you meet a lot of like-minded people that are now all over, right? And just opportunity down the road.
Yeah.
But for me, YouTube-wise, importance was a backup plan.
Right.
Because I'm stable now. If everything failed, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
But 4 years ago, it wasn't at the, what would happen?
Yeah.
And just so backup plan.
It's
That was
nice
a big
to
part.
have that feeling, though. Hey?
Yes,
Just
necessary.
Yeah.
I think I'd just be a stressful mess. You need, and even now, it's like you can't retire. Right? You need purpose.
Yeah.
So I love YouTube, and we'll figure it out. Even if Fortnite goes down, we'll figure it out.
What if
GTA?
YouTube went down?
GTA?
What would you do?
If YouTube, pardon?
What would you do if YouTube went down?
Oh gosh,
If it was,
right?
like,
That's the
gone
big
forever?
question. I don't know. That's
Start your own business somehow?
somehow.
Real
Fucking
estate, maybe?
teaching.
Yeah,
just
real estate. I don't know.
teaching the algorithm, for Christ's sake, and
Yeah.
all
But
the
if
numbers.
there's no more YouTube, why does it matter?
Oh,
I know. That's a
Then-
nerve-wracking
Then
question.
you'll have to learn Instagram. How's your Instagram?
Not good. Not good. That's what I need to be better at.
You'd probably get an Instagram account and fucking blow everyone
Oh,
else
I've
out of
got
the
one.
water
There's like
immediately.
60,000 followers on it, but I
Oh,
don't use
shit.
it. So I don't
Only
use it.
60,000
Or 30 or
followers.
40. I don't know what it is.
Jenny's got 8,000 and some, probably more than that now. And I always bug her because she's famous. Like, she gets so many
that's
likes and
fantastic.
stuff.
No, it's
Holy,
great. It's
yeah.
freaking great.
It is great.
60,000.
No.
Yeah, but
It might be 30. I might be lying. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. But
Yeah.
8,000? That's phenomenal.
It's all right.
Right?
It's okay.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
And she's
Anyway.
got good content too.
Yeah.
I love her content.
I
Yeah,
bet.
she's hilarious.
Okay.
She always makes fun of her asshole cat.
Yeah, and fiance.
Okay.
Yes.
More things to look up after the
Right?
podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Totally. Fuck yeah. Make a list.
Make a list.
I wanted to ask you too, advice for other people who are just starting out in YouTube like nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think you can understand it's all analytical now. I think you need quality as a baseline now. That's different from when I started. You don't need
So
the
no
most
Movie
expensive
Pro
thing.
or-
No, I mean, maybe Movie Pro, but I think audio is number one.
Yeah.
Like one of those consultants that he'll put a post out or whatever every few days. And he says, you can get away with a little less video. So if you're trying to decide where to save your money, save it on the video quality. Audio, people will
Yeah.
turn away instantly.
Really?
Yeah, that's I trust this guy, so that's he's the one working with Beast and all the big boys.
Yeah.
So that's just what he's noticed.
Yeah.
I trust it.
Yeah.
Obviously having just tip top in both is the goal.
Yeah.
But starting out, you may not have the funds or
Yep.
not ready to take the full leap, and that's understandable. I would say don't take the full leap until you know you like it. Like I was doing YouTube for 2 years free. Like, right? You can't go
Right.
in expecting money,
Right.
Or you're gonna get burnt out. You need to be driven by passion,
Passion.
or something, right? Or the dream of getting there, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because the money doesn't come quick, and when it does come, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta pass that threshold, and it just depends what niche you're in. You can be in a monetizable niche with low views and still quit your job and work YouTube. But it can go the other way too. And I know business is good. I know gaming's decent. The rest, you got to do some research yourself.
Right.
I've just been in gaming, so that's really what I know.
Right.
So yeah, that'd be the first. Just you got to love it. But
Yeah.
I'd say pick something you love to do, and then look at other videos that are being made. Look at the views, the top guys. especially if you want it to be a job eventually, is it sustainable?
Yeah.
And can you do something better than the guys that are there, that are running the niche right now?
Yeah.
That's what I would
Great
do.
advice.
And then don't, I see the consultant says this all the time too. Don't be afraid to put out quantity at the start. Like, you are not going to make a perfect video right at the start. Just throw videos out, get in the routine, and incrementally improve every single time.
Right.
And just don't, because a lot of people I think will get too caught up on their first vid, second vid. It matters to have quality, but you got to get in a routine. You got to start putting stuff out there. You got to get over that fear.
Right,
I think
yeah.
that's a new common problem. And then that's, good luck from there. That's right. It's a saturated space. It is, but it's not impossible to grow.
Be
There are
adaptable
people
too,
yeah,
right?
adaptable.
Like, you've had to adapt and
Yep.
take some real risks and
Yep.
stuff, right? And be willing to, crawl before you
Yes.
run, and then
Yep.
be prepared to fall again, and then
And again,
give her
and
again, right?
you lose some, you win some, and
Yeah.
it's fun.
But that's
It's
when you
hard
learn
and
the
fun.
most. That's when you have the most fun, is when you're kind of like crawling your way
Back
up, right?
Yeah, clawing,
Yeah. Yeah.
deflecting haters,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. How do you deal with the
Yeah,
haters?
let's talk about haters.
Yeah,
Oh,
like you
yeah.
get those negative comments, right? You
Yeah.
get those. Frick.
The haters at this point, like early on, that's another piece of advice. Just the haters are gonna be there, and they're loud. Haters aren't. There's not a lot of them, but they're louder than everyone else.
Yeah.
Right. That's number one.
Yeah.
But we were talking earlier. Just what I would do is what I do now is if I see a hateful comment, I'll be sitting there reading it, and just if it actually is bugging me, I'll say it out loud, make fun of him in my head, or speak it out loud and just laugh. Just who is this guy? What is he saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Just laugh at him. Never respond.
No,
right? That's
no, no.
all they're
Don't
gearing
feel-
for. Don't feel. And again, like you just stop caring
Yeah.
after a while. But the worst one is when, like we said earlier, is when I was transitioning. Is the fans, the ones that actually care about you, that are being negative, because they're not doing it
Yeah.
out of spite, or they're doing it for a purpose,
Yeah.
and you might
Right.
lose them.
Yeah.
So that's harder.
That does
But
something. It's almost
just-
personal.
It
Then,
is
right?
personal.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
difference.
You hit me in the heart with that one.
Yeah.
But for the normal, the haters, you just thick skin and find a little strategy that works for you.
Yeah.
I don't know, to deflect. Mine is
Yeah.
just talking out loud and laughing, not
Yeah.
at them, just in my own world, right?
Yeah.
Just laugh at it. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
Good for you.
That's
yeah.
it.
It's kind of one of the best ways to deal with a bully
Yeah.
is to just agree with them.
Yeah.
Right? So they're like, "Oh, you're ugly." And be like, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
And then
Now
what? What can they say?
What do you have left,
Yeah.
right? What power do you have over
That's
me?
self-deprecation too,
Yeah,
right? Like
you're-
that's what
you're the
I've
queen
always
of
done.
that.
Is like
Yeah.
I can make fun of me better than you can, asshole.
Yes.
I've known myself my whole life.
That's right.
So fuck you.
a good strategy.
Yeah, you think I suck? I'm an idiot too. So fuck you.
Just add more to
Yeah.
it.
Start replying to the comments. So I'll
Exactly.
take that to YouTube. Yeah, I am an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Only respond to the haters and just
Yeah.
agree with them.
The shitty thing
a
about the
strategy.
haters is then they screen capture everything,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they fucking want to make their own video with all your screen
Yeah.
caps.
That's
And
all they
could
want.
be-
Any sort of notice, right? But it is similar to a bully.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
need a hug. That's
Yeah,
it. They're
that's
just looking
it.
for negative attention. They're
Yeah.
looking for attention any way they can get it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something shitty so I'll get your attention.
Yeah, it's a little sad, and that's what you got to think too. There's coming from a place of sadness or
Yeah.
something, and then it's easier to move on once you think like that.
Well, and
Yeah.
it's like we just had our buddy Ryan Graham on the podcast a couple episodes ago. Now, once this is released, and what he said is like the uneducated.
Yeah.
And the comments that the uneducated give. And that's a really good way of looking at it. I don't mean like uneducated in school, but
Yeah.
like
Or like dumb.
maybe
like
just
IQ.
uneducated on a specific topic.
Yes.
Doesn't know all the facts, etc.
Yes.
Right? They're just bitching just to bitch.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And there unfortunately are far too many of those these days.
Yeah,
far
they
too
really
many.
are.
Yeah, giving them a platform now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, more and more these days. Eh?
Yeah,
yeah,
right?
It's hard. It's hard.
Do you get a lot of that still, or you've probably kind of evened out and you're all love now, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, and my stuff's not really controversial. It's Fortnite
Yeah.
news,
Do
right?
people
It's
call
not
you out? They're like, where? Like, how? This is fake news.
some type of not really, because it's like if it's there, it's there,
Yeah,
right?
I
I mean,
trust
maybe
you.
the clickbait is what I'll get in trouble for once in a while. But the problem, YouTube rewards clickbait. Like
Yeah.
the click is almost you got to get the click before you even think about your retention or anything like that. So
Right.
you need to. if you don't clickbait, you're just losing to your competitors that are doing the same.
Right.
And that's the part. I mean, some people get it, some people don't.
Yeah.
YouTube rewards it. So
Yeah.
how?
So you got to throw that drama in
And
there.
if you stick, and if I have proof and stats that say people are sticking around,
Yeah.
it's a quality video.
Yeah.
I might have baited you a little bit, but
Yeah.
you stuck with me, or most people did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's unethical, but you just got to. That's the
Yeah.
game. You're playing the
That's
game.
it's still, to me, it's like reality TV, just on a whole nother level. And I think that's so cool. I had no idea there was that aspect, that side to all of this.
I'm
That's
glad.
freaking
I
cool.
love it. I love the interest.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool.
And in a way, like clickbait is actually just is some clickbait that's not cool at all.
Yes.
But for what you're doing, it's almost just you're being really creative with your titles, right?
Yeah, that's how I treat it. It's right
Yeah.
in my head. So no,
Yeah.
I'm glad you think that way.
Yeah, I do. And like I said, there are definitely news media
Yes.
that shouldn't be doing things that they're doing, but I mean, you're doing video games.
Yeah,
Like that's
video-
supposed to
yeah,
be fun and
yeah.
like
When you start bringing Donald Trump into it or
Yeah.
something.
Right,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Just like a little artistic spin, or a little maybe
Yes.
inferencing rather than real for sure
Ooh,
news.
good word.
Yeah, you gotta just toe the line.
Yeah.
Toe the line.
There you go.
Toe
But
the
yeah, nothing really
line.
controversial.
I love it. I love it.
I told you.
Oh my god. That's adorable.
But
I know I had more questions for you. But I think they were more on like the technical side of how you actually, like you said, use Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone that helps you with that, or you just kind of do it like
Yeah. Someone taught me.
even down to like the little frame that you have around your face? Like,
yeah.
you do all that
Someone
stuff
built
yourself?
that for me, right? Drew it up for me, and then just now it's in there. It's set at the certain size, and so everything's like in place, and the videos just once you get the formula, right? But I do it all myself.
And
Yeah.
do you record two videos? Like, do you record the one video where you have the gaming, and then you record your commentary second? So essentially,
yes.
you're recording
And
twice.
completely, I could do it a week before all the gaming,
Mm.
the commentary, and then the commentary will always be day of because it's news. So I just you kind of got to be quick.
And then that's when you're up in the middle of the night doing that because
Fortnite does their updates every second Monday, 1 a.m. So that's every second Monday is really the only time I work late these days.
Right.
Back in the Minecraft, it was all the time. Just
Yeah.
honestly, just out of preference. I was
you
just
were grinding
night out.
back
Oh
then.
yeah,
eh?
I would just
For
sleep
sure.
5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
So you got to get up for school. Now I can sleep in if I need. It's the
Yeah,
job, so you
yeah.
can sleep in on. So I'll do 4 or 5 a.m. on every second week, but that's a quarter of my views will be that night.
Right.
So it's easy. You just need to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, back then it was just stay up because there's just not enough time in the day with school. In
Yeah.
high school, university was a bit better because you could pick and choose some classes. Not saying it's good to miss class, but I could prioritize.
Yeah.
Whereas high school is just I don't know. I didn't never skip class in high school.
You're just young and had
Yeah.
full of energy. Hey.
Yeah, apparently,
God,
right?
you look back and go, how the hell did I do
yes,
that
yes,
shit?
a lot, a lot. I'm thankful.
Yeah. So do you still play video games for fun?
Yeah, not Fortnite is still fun, but I'll always recording. And then when we have enough footage, usually we'll move on to just something more, a little more chill. I used to love doing competitive and anything that just like got my brain going.
Yeah.
But these days after Fortnite, that's my, trying to win, you're trying to get better. We'll jump on something a little more mindless just before bed.
Yeah.
Because usually I got my boys coming on to help me do the work, and sometimes they don't want, okay, we'll play this, but let's do something fun afterwards.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I don't like playing solo, so I
Yeah.
always need buddies.
Right.
And it's just nice to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's always the
Oh.
end of the night, having a couple beers. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the best parts of the job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
God, living the life. Hey,
Yeah.
it's freaking cool.
My son is a huge gamer too. He's
Yeah.
18 and
Yeah.
but he gets on with his buddies with his headphones and stuff, and he's so loud.
Oh God.
Like he yells
yeah.
and screams at that TV, and it gets him in trouble. But he just loves those games so much.
Yeah,
Like
and it can be social too, right?
is.
It is, yeah.
It can be. That's a main. Well, that's how I keep in contact with a lot of my buddies in Vic or around the world. you play games. That's
Yeah.
and it's nice. It's
Well,
nice.
it could be a lot worse, right?
Yeah.
You could be doing
Well,
a
it's not
lot
like
worse.
when I
Oh,
grew
yeah.
up playing video games, like we were put on a time limit all the time because
Yeah.
we weren't talking to anybody. We
Yes.
were super antisocial and it
Yeah.
wasn't, we weren't learning anything. I mean,
That's a good
besides how to
point.
flick
Yeah.
like puzzles,
Yes.
Tetris.
Tetris.
Like,
You love Tetris,
yeah,
eh?
I do.
You're a big
that
Tetris
Dr.
player.
Mario, I just
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
You know, that's, you know.
Awesome.
Solving puzzles. Yeah.
That's where it all started.
where it all
Even
started,
before
yeah.
that, what? Pinball, Pac-Man. There's
Yeah.
more before
Oh,
that.
yeah. Donkey Kong,
I did a
Super Mario.
Super Mario,
Oh.
that's still going.
Yeah.
Still. I did a video game class in university.
Oh, did
yeah,
you?
Yeah,
Best
you're allowed to
class
do that.
ever.
Best class ever.
No
We
shit.
got to play. One of the projects for like 30% of our grade was to beat a game, and you were allowed to go easy for a max C plus,
Yeah.
medium for a B, or you go for the hardest for A plus. So me and my buddy, and we're like ripping Fortnite 6 hours a day, like grinding.
Yeah.
We'll play the hardest game you give us,
Yeah.
right? It was a good class.
No
it was a
shit.
cool, but the
Wow.
history of video games was the
Yeah.
main point. You weren't just playing. That was the one project. It was cool.
That's awesome. I would love to take that class. Just
Yeah.
I think it would
Anyone,
be so cool.
because it's like art creation, right? It was a lot about the pinball.
Yeah.
Pinball was a big part of it. Pac-Man, Miss
Atari,
Pac-Man,
remember Atari? Like Pong?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
right?
lawsuits and stuff that went down between them, the
Really?
history. Yeah, it was a
Wow.
great, interesting one.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, we were waitlisted. I messaged the prof, like,
Yeah.
trying to use the YouTube, right? I'm a YouTube gamer.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
please, can I get into this class?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He didn't have it.
No.
I luckily got in on the wait list, but tried to use that angle.
Aw.
It's a
Good
great
for
class.
him for standing his
Yes,
ground, though.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect.
Who's this
respect.
kid think he is? Fucking now look at this kid. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We were doing the exam. He's playing some game on his. He wasn't even watching. He's playing a game on his computer for 3 hours. That's the beauty of a prof. Loves video
Would you
games.
ever do that? Would you ever like go and teach a class? Would
I would. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be. Yeah, I would love. I would
you get
love to.
sit
Yeah.
and play a video game for 3 hours
Yeah.
while they're doing an exam?
No, I would do that.
And then
If
shoot down every little freaking YouTuber that thinks he can get into your class, right?
it feels good.
Yeah.
Right?
You
Feels good.
should. You know what? My son was going to take video game design. He was going to
Yeah,
go to the VCAD
Okay.
in Vancouver to do it. And I was super interested in like the curriculum.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what do they teach you? Like, what do you need to know to design a video game? And
Yeah.
it was like he had to learn character drawing, like by hand.
I
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
Cool.
Like that was the very beginning. That was like a 6-week course.
yeah, sweet.
And then it went into more of like the digital side of things
Yes.
and recreating your character digitally, and then layout, and Minecraft has all these different for lack of a better word, worlds,
Yes.
right? Like
Yeah.
all these different plans and layouts and maps and shit. So they have to learn how to do that. And
Fascinating.
it was really
I bet
cool.
you
And
could
hard.
design a really
Yeah.
cool game.
Well, I don't have the art side to me. That was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a dream of mine, was to go into either that or like animated shows or movies. I always thought
Yeah.
those were so cool, but
Yeah.
I'm just not like artistically talented, which is a big part of it. You
Right.
need to be able to,
Yeah.
and that's the thumbnails. Like I'll create some, but I always have to outsource for the actual content. And
Yeah.
I'll just give them a shout out and pay them $30 to $50 for even just a quarter of the thumbnail or however I do it.
Yeah, you stay in your lane.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
in my lane. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get someone who is good at it.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, that's fascinating.
Yeah, it is cool. But so you've found a way to, maybe that was a dream of yours, but now you have this other dream,
Yes.
which is
Yeah. Still happy where I'm at.
what you're
Yeah.
so good at,
Yeah.
right? And then, maybe you could teach a class to like beginner YouTubers.
I would love to. I'm sure one day it'll go.
You've just
No,
been
not
a
me
pioneer at
necessarily.
This thing, you could totally do this. You know what
Yeah.
I
Same
mean?
time,
Yeah.
yeah.
The exact same
Maybe,
time.
well, one day we'll have YouTube classes. You think,
should.
right?
You
Some
should.
version of it. One, even an elective or
Yeah.
something. Maybe it's being offered in the States.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know.
sure it has
Something,
to be,
right?
right?
Why-
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many
I'd
kids
sign
who
up.
want
Yeah.
to do
I'd
that for
sign
a
Oh,
living.
I think it was just saw something that it's taken over for the
Yeah.
number one, not astronaut anymore, or whatever
Right.
the old ones used to be. It was astronaut for me,
Yeah.
but I think YouTubers, the number
For
one.
sure it is.
Yeah, for kids.
So, I teach a class to kids on how to start their own business.
Yeah.
And it always comes up. Always. Well, maybe I'll just start a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Always.
There you go.
So-
Really?
Yeah, it's like a number. I think you're right. I think it is the number one
Yeah,
like goal of all
just
kids is to be a
recently, yeah.
YouTuber. Yeah.
Wow.
And all different niches, right? It's
Yeah.
not just video games. It's like unboxing toys and
Oh,
playing with slime and
Yeah.
that
so much.
ASMR.
Yeah, not a big answer.
What the hell is that?
That's like,
Look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
yeah.
It's gonna get weird or what?
Yeah, it is
can,
weird.
It can, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like they make sounds really close to the
You're deep
microphone.
in the mic. We won't
It's
do
like-
it to,
yeah,
to
it's
the listeners.
super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even try.
They
No.
like lick things and like
is.
touch things. It's so
not my
weird.
style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so weird. But
But
like
it's out there.
Slowly
but it's a
writing
niche.
down
people
AS.
love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, no, yeah, no judgment if you do like
No.
it. It's just, and that's another niche.
It is. Yeah,
That's-
there's
not
they
everyone
get
has to get it.
millions of views on
Oh,
these
yeah.
things. So
Frick.
some
Everybody's
people are
got
liking
something.
it.
Mine's just freaking cameras and country music. That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah,
Searching
music.
for.
Yeah, once you get your niche as a viewer, like
Yeah.
that's one thing. YouTube like doesn't let you get out of it, right? Because
Yeah.
I just keep same thing. I watch hockey,
Mm-hmm.
some Fortnite gaming stuff, and whatever. And then it's hard to like veer out.
Yeah.
The algorithm just knows what you like, and that's what it's
Yeah.
given to
Right.
you.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you. What are your other interests? Because you just spend so much time doing this, or I think you do. But
yeah.
What else do you do?
Yeah, I love watching hockey and go to the gym,
Mm-hmm.
work out, stay healthy.
Does Belle train you?
Belle, she can train me some. I don't do a lot of spin or not a ton of cardio. So her birthday, I did a spin class with her. She's good. Like
Yeah.
it was. I've never been.
Aw.
The lights are going. Everyone's.
that's
I'm with
cool.
like 20 different moms, and it's me. I brought one buddy. Right. I didn't want to be the guy not keeping up. So at least it's two guys not keeping up. But yeah, it was good.
How'd you feel after?
Oh,
Some sore spots,
yeah.
eh?
I just went. I told Belle she had to do something after. I said I'm going home, lay in the shower,
Yeah.
right? Just lay in or head on the wall.
Yeah.
Sit there for 10. That was a lot of work, but it was fun. It went by fast.
Yeah.
I get the sell
Yeah.
of the spin,
Yeah.
right? Getting everyone together. But yeah, I don't know. And then hang out with my family. I do have more interests.
Mm-hmm. Go to
I don't know.
Victoria?
Go to Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travel. It's been travel, but we just actually traveling again outside of Canada here
Yeah.
in a week and a half. I'm going to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's-
You're going to
wow.
Korea
Yeah,
right now?
that's really all that's. Yeah, I know. Belle's dad teaching there.
Oh, cool.
But he's about to leave. He's moving on to a different international school. So this is
Yeah,
our
you can
last
leave?
chance. Yeah, you can. Well, they're still pretty strict. South Korea, we're going.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. North Korea is a little different, but
Yes.
still.
No, I know
Still.
they're strict. They're just easing, so we can leave. Getting there, you got to bring the tests or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Still?
yeah, still.
Wait,
So
well,
how
they're
long you
going
go-
through a whole new thing with COVID right now,
Yeah,
aren't they? Like,
yeah, they're coming off
like-
their peak.
What are they
Yeah.
on, like their 10th wave? Is
Yeah,
it?
no, I don't. They never had one because they were so
Oh.
strict, right? And now, as we're showing up, it is coming down. But yeah, we're at hundreds of thousands
they're
in a
kicking
day.
people out of their homes, literally dragging them out of their homes
What?
to
Yeah.
turn them into COVID like sanctuaries or what? Like
Yeah.
people with COVID can go stay in these people's homes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck where they go.
Yeah.
Holy
This is China, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there's-
But anyway, and people are starving. There's riots in the streets because people don't have any food. And the
Gosh.
government's giving them like rations.
Yeah.
holy shit.
And showed this one video of like a couple, I don't know, 4 or 5 stalks of celery and like a few beans and like I don't know, maybe a bowl of rice or something. And
Yeah.
that was to last 2 weeks for a
Wow.
family of 4. And they finished it in like 3
This
days.
is in China.
Gosh.
China right now.
Yeah.
Cancel my
They
trip.
literally are starving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
We'll
sorry.
go to
Yeah.
China.
No,
that was
no.
a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Wah,
Well,
wah.
it's just but traveling and that's I was gonna traveling's stressful. That it's hard
Yeah.
to say
Yeah, yeah.
stressful after
Yeah.
you say what those people are going through, but. Yeah, but there's no other time to go. You got basically a chaperone that's been there for 2 years.
Yeah.
And Belle's dad. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go to Korea.
So how long are you going to go for?
10, 11 days, and
Yeah.
so prepping some of the YouTube stuff right now. It's just weird with the news, right? You kind of just got to do it day of.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple little plans.
Yeah.
I usually travel 3-4 days max,
Yeah.
just because it's free day to day. Right? I'm free YouTube day to day. You just do my own schedule, but kind of need to be making videos every 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Can you bring your computer with you?
Yeah,
and just do it
I'll
on
bring
the fly?
just in case we get stuck there or something. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to. I
Yeah.
have to. I don't really want. It's nice to just be free and take time off for
Yeah.
a bit,
Yeah.
but you just got to because I
Yeah.
don't know. We get stuck there. I don't know how it works. If we get get COVID. We're there for 5 days. At least I got the laptop and a mic.
Do you have friends that you talk to in Korea at all? That
No,
you could...
just not really.
No.
Not many connections there. Just the girlfriend's dad.
Yeah.
So we'll just be as prepped as we can and
Yeah.
roll with the punches.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you been there before?
No.
No, sweet. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I just love going to Asian countries, so I'm so
Yeah?
freaking jealous. Yeah.
okay.
I love Asians.
Yeah.
I just have a blast. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard everyone I've talked to that's been. I've never been to an Asian country.
Yeah.
Girlfriend did Japan, loved
Yeah.
it. Just talking at the barber shop the other day, and again Japan and I think South Korea just loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah, good. I keep hearing that.
Yeah.
Good. Gets me
Dude,
excited.
it's just like there's countries that I've been to that they're playful and sarcastic and just awesome. I just love it. I love the culture and everything.
Fire me up.
Yeah. And the food. Fuck, you can't go wrong,
That's
right?
what And I'm a food. I want to try the food.
Yeah.
That's always what I
Yeah.
like to
That's
do.
why you travel, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for me,
That-
that's probably my most important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try out what they got. Korean barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Only had that in the
bibimbap.
States.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm serious. I was in Korea with my mom once,
Yeah.
and we had that, and it was awesome.
Okay.
It was so good.
What was the name of it?
It was called bibimbap.
That. Okay. I'll remember
Talk
that.
about that one
Yeah, we
time. I
did.
couldn't get the word out because I was laughing
Yeah.
so hard at how stupid I sounded. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's just like it's like a stone bowl that's like hot as fuck, and you've got like this rice that's like crisping up inside it, and like just the sauces and the vegetables and everything. It's
alrighty.
just freaking awesome. It's
I'll
so
look
good.
for
You
it.
just mix it up,
Yeah.
and it's just a mess.
'Kay.
But it's so good.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'll follow your Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll leave a comment, let you
Yes,
know how it
about
went.
bibimbap.
Hashtag bibimbap. I'm probably saying it wrong. Like it could be like a silent P or something in
yeah.
there. Like
Bibimbap.
bah. Anyway, I don't mean to offend anybody with that.
Oh, I'm excited to give this a shot.
Yeah,
This
definitely.
delicacy a shot.
Yeah, do it. Fuck.
So you're not a big reader.
No, I'm not a
So-
big book guy.
I thought instead, I'm just going to spring this on you.
Okay, no worries.
Tell us what a typical day looks like in Brayden Wheeler's world.
Yeah, okay. These days, wake up. I'm not an early riser. Maybe 9:30, 10.
Yep.
But on update nights, I get reset because I'm up till 5, so reset to about 12, and then I like getting 7-8 hours, right?
Yep.
Wake up right away, just shower, eat, whatever, and then get the video up. That's the first. But I've already filmed the gameplay the previous night, so I just need to go gather the news, sit down in the office, drink my coffee, and probably takes 3 or 4 hours to get it up.
Yeah.
From when
Wow.
waking up to so it's not crazy, right?
That-
Just the video, the gameplay is done. That's the nice part. And sometimes I'll have it edited, so that's the background's already done. You're just gathering the news,
Yeah.
gathering the photos, the other clips or whatever, and then planning your title thumbnail and doing the editing, doing the commentary. Yeah, 4 hours.
Used to probably take you a lot longer. Now you've got the
Yeah, when I
handle
first
on it.
switched, yeah. And I used to just at the start of my Fortnite days just read off web pages.
You're
I
right.
didn't even have the gameplay.
Yeah.
And which again, as we've been talking about all these stats, you can see how boring that can be and how many viewers will click off.
Yeah.
So I switched to the gameplay and bringing things in. So that was a learning period, right?
Yeah,
It's
for
slow,
sure. Yeah.
slow, but the videos were way better.
Yeah.
So it's where then you saw traction right away. Like
Right.
people notice these things right away.
It's crazy.
And YouTube picks up on them noticing these things.
Yeah.
So yeah, once the vid's done, I don't know, go eat. I'll usually get some food as it's finishing up, maybe watch a show or something, take a break, then go to the gym,
Yeah.
then come home, usually some random plan, dinner with the family, Belle and I do something, and
Yeah.
and then usually I'll take 1 or 2 days a week to deal with the emails, anything outside of YouTube, but always wake up YouTube first. I never do emails first. I always take care of my stuff before I look at anything else. A little selfish, but
Yeah.
that's
no.
just a stress.
If it's working for
Yeah,
you.
Wake
right?
up and go to work.
Go to
And good
work.
for you
Like
for
everyone
like
else.
prioritizing
Yeah.
or categorizing or whatever, because your mind can go in a million different directions.
Yeah, and people
right?
always need something from you, right? And that's
Yeah.
not a bad thing. I need something from people all the time.
Yeah.
But you got to deal with your stuff first. That's
Right.
That's why people need something from you.
Yeah.
It's because you're good at what you do. So always focus. And that was the same even in college, high school. I always YouTube first.
Yeah.
You can do it all though. You just prioritize.
Yeah.
Right. But there is sometimes you had to decide.
Yeah.
Right. Take a 5% hit on your exam or get this video out. I'm gonna get the video out.
Yeah.
That's how it went.
Wow.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah.
Good for
You
you.
did it.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I play, so hang out, bell, what do I do? Some emails or something, and then say goodnight around 10 and play from 10 till 12:30
Right.
ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it ever get like, fuck, I gotta play again?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah?
yeah. And not even like said, just sometimes just angering because I'm not in the mood to play what you need to, and again, it's not a big problem. It's a good problem to have, whatever. It's not a
Could
big
you
deal.
ever just like reuse some stuff from a couple days
Yeah,
ago if you had to? Or?
if I have to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if something just came out, and they will not care because the news is still so big.
Right.
But usually that just makes me feel that's just lazy though, right?
Yeah,
That's-
for sure.
And that's
So,
why you're successful is because you don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes just angry. Sometimes just like I do not want to play. You get killed because like I could play for an hour, not do anything well, so you get no footage. You need to win. You
Right,
need to
you
get some.
need
You need to be
content.
good
Yeah,
at some point.
no shit.
Sometimes it's just I'm not in the mood. So-
Yeah, I
You should shake it
bet.
up and play some Tetris.
Yeah,
I'm telling
Tetris.
you, man.
You know
Record Some of
what?
that shit. Fuck.
When
can
I
teach
was
you
on
some
mat
strategy
leave-
on that if you want.
you can.
When I was on mat leave, I played Tetris for hours. This is why I don't play video games because I get obsessed.
Yeah.
And I would play for like 8
Yeah.
to 12 hours a day. I'm not even kidding. And
Yeah.
so
Tetris.
my baby, he would be sleeping and
Yeah.
I would just fucking be
My mom did the
on a
same thing.
PlayStation
Gosh.
2 or
Wow.
some
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah.
this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I got to level like 186 on Tetris, which is like unfucking heard of.
Yeah.
Like no one gets to that level. And I saved it on a cartridge and I still have that
Fuck
fucking
off.
cartridge because I'm
Give
like,
it to him. Fuck,
one
give
day-
it to Brayden for some freaking
one day I'm gonna
content.
fucking prove some Hall of Fame bullshit. No.
Hey, well, here's your opportunity. Today's the day, bud.
Yeah, get on some
Any
leaderboard,
idea?
tell the world.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No kidding.
Those blocks fall so fast
Oh,
at
I
that
bet.
level.
Your
And you
eyes
just-
start to just bug out.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
find
You'll
shit
be
goes
dreaming
blurry.
about it.
Oh,
You'll be
yeah.
dreaming
As
about
soon as you
blocks.
close
Oh,
your
fuck, I've had
your
those
eyes
video
at
game
night,
dreams
Yeah,
before.
we all
blocks
have.
falling.
Oh,
yeah.
how many controllers have you fucking busted? I used to beat the
Oh,
shit
yeah,
out
I
of my
was a
brother.
rager.
If I died or lost, he would just get the wrath of me, like you were fucking breathing in my space, and you just beat the shit out of him with it, right?
Oh yeah, not proudest moments, but as a kid, I'd rage as a
Yeah.
kid. I haven't broken any since. But as a kid,
Yeah.
getting your anger under control.
What console do you use now?
PC now.
Oh yeah,
Started out
right.
Xbox though.
Yeah.
That was always PlayStation 1 and then an Xbox from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The kids in my
PlayStation 1, frick.
PS1,
Right?
yeah, the
I
first
used to
one.
play like Tony Hawk and all
Yeah,
that. I used to
yeah.
love
Crash
it.
Bash is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
We rebought the PlayStation in college and got the old games. My
Yeah.
roommate and I still so fun and hard. They used
Yeah.
to make these games hard.
They did. I
Yeah,
know.
like
A lot
almost
easier.
unwinnable. Some of them, hey.
Yeah.
That was the addicting part. Hard's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you pull it
You
off.
beat the shit out of your roommate with
Yeah.
your controller. My poor brother. I'm sorry, Rye.
Well, Brayden, we're at 2 hours.
Oh,
Just
wow.
under 2 hours.
It goes fast.
Yeah, it does.
It does, yeah.
Wow.
And I'd love to stay here and chat with you all night. I got shit to do, and
Yeah, no
I'm gonna
worries.
be here till probably 9 o'clock as it is. So I
Jeez.
better
We're not
go get
going for
started
wings
on
tonight
shit.
then. I'm assuming
way.
you're going to bail on
Oh,
me again
shit,
here.
no, we're going for
are you
wings.
Are you bailing on me
No,
here?
no, we're going for
You
wings.
can bail. If you
No.
got shit to do, life is...
I will come back after wings and do shit.
No,
go.
fuck.
Yeah, we'll
You
go
need
for
a wing
wings.
break. He
I
needs
got
a
a
wing
wing
Go for
break.
break.
wings, or
That's
you got
mine.
plans?
I got plans.
Yeah, okay. He's
So-
got plans, so.
All right.
Oh, wings do sound
Next
good though.
time.
You get me hungry.
I'm starving right now.
Yeah, we'll go.
This
We'll
gum
do,
is
I
sitting here, I'm
promise.
gonna eat
And
that
I
whole
want
time.
wings. I'm hungry. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
See you soon, Derek at Boston Pizza. Shout out to Derek at Boston Pizza.
Dare Bear.
Do you want to do our outro? Do you remember?
Yeah, give it to me one more
It's
time.
stay hip. That's
Okay,
it.
That's it.
Yeah. Just so like, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, man,
Jenny,
that was awesome.
thanks for
I had
being
a
back
blast.
as
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you
Good one. I was
guys.
fangirling on this one too because I was like,
I know,
fuck, he's freaking famous.
Oh, and thanks for being so
Right?
interested, you guys.
Oh.
It made me feel special,
Yeah,
and
it's awesome.
yeah, pleasure talking and hanging with you guys.
man.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cool.
Okay, what is it?
Stay hip.
This is hard. I'm
I
used
know.
to.
It's just 2 words.
It's easier when it's your.
Do it. Pretend like you're doing one of your outros.
All right, yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody, and stay hip.